I feel most of my clients struggling to understand the difference between primary market and secondary market. So let's wrap up today in this video the main questions. Let's start with the difference between primary market and secondary market. Primary market means you buy a property directly from the developer, and secondary market means you buy a property from a private seller, which can be a private person, a natural person, or a company. I'm sure you're asking yourself, can I buy ready properties from primary market? And yes, you can. Some developers have ready units and off-plan units available for sale. When the property is under construction, does that mean it's automatically a primary market property? No. Just to recap, primary market property means you buy a property directly from the developer. Secondary market property means you buy a property from a private seller. So it can happen that there is an off-plan property, a property which is currently under construction, which have been bought by the developer and now is available for sale on the secondary market. Because in this case, if someone buys a property, the property will be bought from the secondary market. In Dubai, there are no limitations for selling your property. So once you bought the property, you can sell it on the next day. Just take care of some regulations. So for example, when you buy a property from primary market and there is a payment plan involved, that means that you need to pay a specific amount. It's usually 40%, and then you can resell it on the secondary market. Secondary market properties can always be resold right away. One of the difference between primary market and secondary market is the payment plan. So most of the times the primary market, so the developer, is offering payment plans to the buyers. For example, you pay 50% during construction and 50% at handover. And for the secondary market, of course, as there's a private seller involved, you usually need to pay all the amount of the property upfront. Or on the other hand, there is a mortgage. The mortgage which is coming from the bank. This mortgage can only be used for ready properties or properties which are almost ready. We are speaking about a time frame of around 3 to 6 months. So in this case, you can finance properties from the primary market and from the secondary market. Let's speak about the costs. Are the purchase costs the same for primary market and secondary market? No. So when it comes to buying a property from the primary market, the agency fee will be taken care of by the developer. In this case, you only have to pay 4% DLD and sometimes an admin fee of around 4,000 dirhams. When it comes to the secondary market, there are approximately 8% additional costs involved, which includes Dubai land apartment fee of 4%, agency fee, and the service charges which need to be paid upfront. I'm sure you're asking yourself now, what is a better investment, primary market or secondary market? And I can tell you, it depends on your personal situation and financial situation, of course. So, off-plan property require cash flow without income. Of course, you can put the money down for the off-plan property and you can get some cash flow with the same money you did not pay from a different source. But mainly from this property for now, you won't have cash flow and you must be able to cover the off-plan property from your own resources. On the other hand, usually when you go with secondary market, you are closer to cash flow. Usually the price is higher in comparison to the primary market. So this is something we need to discuss. So reach out and let's discuss what's the right investment for you.